How you doing?
This is his medicine. If I make him shut it down for a couple of days, he's literally sick.
You know, he's one of those kids that really wants to be one of the greats, and not just high school, not just college, but you know, want to be one of the greatest basketball players ever played the game.
Ain't nothing finna stay in front of him. He gonna keep going until somebody tell him to stop.
His attitude, you can see it in him. He wants to win.
Nothing can get in his way, so when he focus, he focus. You can't shut him down. It's like he a machine. You gotta cut him off. So if you don't cut him off, he just gonna keep working.
Malik Newman is on his way to becoming a household name. The 6'3" combo guard from Callaway High School in Jackson, Mississippi is the consensus #1 player in the class of 2015.
One of those things that Malik really looks forward to as far as getting with the best of the best and really proving that he's the best out of that group.
From 3 to 4 workouts a day and countless hours in the gym, the 16-year-old has shaped his life around the sport he loves and has excelled more at a young age than some players do in their entire career.
Really, it's just my passion for the game, you know how much I love it. So whenever I can go to the gym, I always look at it as a plus instead of looking at it as, oh, I gotta go to the gym and work out again. You know, I look at it as, well, I'm going to get better. And not only that, I don't really want my little sister and my little brother to have to, you know, want for anything. So I try to work hard so that when they get older, they can have whatever they want. And I'm just trying to take care of my family.
To understand where Malik is now, one needs to understand where he came from.
I remember one time I bought him a bicycle, and he gave it away to his cousin because he didn't want to ride no bike. I mean, he never played with toys. I mean, it wasn't something that I punished him from. He just never wanted to play with toys. He always wanted a basketball. I attended Mississippi State where I was newcomer of the year. I was all SEC. So I would say for what I put in basketball, God blessed me with a lot because I didn't put a lot in it. From me telling Malik the reason I didn't make it to the NBA because I didn't work hard, you know, and that's, you know, if it was one thing I always preached to him, I preach hard work. Malik, you got to work hard. Malik, you have to work hard. With doing that, I think it's just tough.
I played ball with his dad, and Malik was maybe 5, 6 years old, and he would come to the gym with his dad, and we would just beat up on him, just throw his ball across the court, make him go get it, and he would go get it and run back and play some more. You couldn't discourage him at a young age. And so I was telling him about that the other day. I said, you know, I always knew from when you were a young kid that you were going to do something in basketball. I didn't know how good you were going to be, but I knew how much you loved the game because, you know, we tested him at an early age, and we were rough on him.
I had friends that come from Mississippi State. I remember Tang Hamilton came to my house one time, and he was like, "Trey, he gonna be special." You know, I mean, you can see it. I never made him do anything. He just loved basketball.
About like 5th grade, there was this guy in the neighborhood I just couldn't beat, so I finally ended up beating him. And then I ended up beating my daddy and my uncle. So, you know, after all that, I figured out, you know, I'm kind of good at this. So, you know, I may want to stick to it.
From the time people first started noticing Malik's talent to the present day, it's clear that his passion is wired differently than most his age.
He's not a kid that you really have to motivate. He's one of those kids you have to watch and make sure he's not burning himself out because he's just so focused and so driven on being the best player he can be.
His work ethic, drive, and determination are unparalleled and put him in a class all on his own.
A day with practice, I may have workouts at 4 in the morning, go to practice at 5. Then I may have practice during school, so that'll lead to after school. Then I go work out with my dad, and then I go to the Vertimax. So, you know, that's kind of just all I do.
But when you peel back the athletic exterior, Malik is just like any other kid his age.
I like to do everything a normal kid does, but You know, I just don't do it every day, every weekend, things like that. But one thing I don't do is I don't go to parties. So, you know, you can cross that off the list.
He don't have many friends. It's him, because I think in his eyes, you see what he got. So, I mean, he try to keep his circle tight.
A high school junior who just happens to be the best player in the country and whose talents have garnered the attention of some of the most well-known coaches in college basketball.
We've seen some of the greatest coaches, you know, come through. I know John Calipari came through. You know, like I said, North Carolina State has come through, Florida, Kansas. You know, I mean, a lot of different schools have been here to recruit Malik.
Malik's focus is driven by doing everything in his power to make it at the next level, but he's not even thinking about where he wants to continue playing.
Coach Cal asked him, Malik, you know how many of my games, how many of your games that I've been to? Malik was like, no, sir. He said, oh, that's what I figured. But any other kid probably be like, yeah, you was in Arkansas when I was there, or you was in Atlanta, but Malik was like, no, sir, because he don't care.
It's hard to get him to understand the magnitude of his persona right now because he doesn't care. I mean, he just want to work. He just want to come in the gym and practice. He just want to go at the guy that's guarding.
To be honest, I can't tell you who I was recruiting. You know, I just know it's a variety of schools. So this year I have to sit down, watch how people play, look at the guys that'll be coming back, the guys that's there, and you know, different things like that. If a coach called me or text me, then you know I respond or I answer the phone call because I want them to feel like, well, we have no chance to get Malik Newman because everyone has a chance right now because you know I'm still open.
With a few weeks until the start of the season, the anticipation grows as Newman tries to exceed his past success on the court. Callaway, the reigning 5A state champion, seeks another title, with last year's Clarion Ledger Mr. Basketball leading the way. But it all starts here.